Can you guys hear me?
Hi, yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Well, I'm doing well. First, I just want to say congratulations and thank you so much.
Thank you. That means a lot.
So, yeah, well, I mean, obviously you are clearly the winner,
Yes.
and you raised the most money. Who's with you right now?
So this is my friends. These are my friends, Catherine and Lauren, and they
Hi,
both give.
Catherine. Hi, Lauren.
Yeah, we run.
Awesome. Well, listen, I didn't know how this program was going to go from the very beginning. You know, obviously due to COVID, we had to think outside the box a little bit and get creative with it. And, you know, thanks to people like you, it was a huge success. And I can't thank you enough. And I'm very, very excited for you too, because I heard that you were operating with a vest that was what, 10 years old?
Yes. So I got it before I was in high school, and I'm turning 28 soon. So it's been a while, and it's the big clunky machine that plugs in
Yeah.
things now.
Well, I'm even more excited for you now because I've literally watched what these AffloVests do to people with cystic fibrosis and how they change your lives and how they're going to give you your freedom, your flexibility, your independence back.
Yes.
I've seen, you know, pictures of, you know, kids driving in their car seats with them on or playing outside, all the
Yeah.
way to one of our recipients from Colorado. She's a professional dancer and she dances with hers on.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, so I can't wait. I know you haven't met with the AffloVest team, but they're amazing and they'll be able to answer all of your questions. So I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, that's awesome. They've already been in contact with me, so I'm really excited.
Perfect. Yeah. And then the other thing I just wanted to tell you too is, like, I know obviously this was through Inspiring Fitness, but you are part of the Legacy family. And what we're trying to do here is just build a community of resources, help educate you. If you have any questions, we have family members who have, you know, been through it, or maybe they haven't, and you could help them. So that's something I just wanted to share with you too, is, you know, we'll make sure that you get tied in with everybody else who's been in the Legacy project and the families there, just so that
Yeah.
you feel a part of the community and we could help you beyond just giving you a piece of equipment.
Yeah, I would love that.
Awesome. Awesome. Do you have any questions for me, or any, like,
Yeah. Tell me about how you got started in working with people with cystic fibrosis. I mean, I know as a cystic fibrosis patient, it's such a niche
Yep.
disease that not a lot of people know about. So it was really nice seeing you as the Bachelor. We all watched you.
Thank you.
It was nice seeing someone recognize a disease that I have, which is really rare.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if this is right or wrong to say, but I consider it an underdog disease, and I consider it something that deserves more attention. And I really, really loved working with the CF Foundation and raising awareness for it, because my little cousin was born with it.
Okay.
So, you know, I decided if I had any type of voice or platform or money to give, you know, the right thing to do is to raise money, almost selfishly for my cousin and for my family to help support her. And
Of course.
what I grew to recognize was there's this group of people out there that are going through something that they can't communicate with one another. They can't get together. They can't gather and be around others to lean on.
It's I used to when I was a kid, until they kind of put a ban on that.
Right.
I'm old enough to where we used to hang out, and then they stopped that.
Yeah. So I just for me, I was like, I want to build a foundation that maybe, oh, you there? Did I lose you for a second? Okay, sorry. I want to build a foundation that does something other than just raise money and do sort of what the CF Foundation does. You know, I want to build a community. I want to inspire people with cystic fibrosis to live their best lives. I want to find the people with cystic fibrosis that are doing great and amazing things and tell their story and share their story with others to hopefully, you know, keep motivating people with CF that are 28 or 40. You know, it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, you know, you could still see people that are going through something similar, you know, that you're going through, and you could use it as motivation or inspiration. And that's sort of what our foundation's aiming to do, is just to continue to share stories, to continue to be there and to support the CF community.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Everything
Yeah.
you're doing is so great. I know it means a lot to everyone that's involved and to me as well.
Well, absolutely. Let me ask you this. I mean, obviously you were, for the Inspiring Fitness program, you are our winner. What would you like to see changed, or was there anything we could have done better or helped work with? This is our first year doing it, and we sort of went with it on the fly. So
Yeah.
I just want to get some feedback on it.
The only thing that I will say was that I think, and don't take this personally, but I think the website could be a little more user-friendly. I know a lot of
Okay.
people like confused where to sign up, and there was like a lot of information on the first page. I think that's the only thing. Everything else ran really smoothly. Even
Cool.
the app for Charity Footprints went smoothly, like logging miles. So I think it was great, your first year
Awesome.
around.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
noticed the same thing too. That was sort of the confusing part, is where do you go? We had other people make donations through our site instead of through Charity Footprint. So
Yes,
there was
yeah,
a little confusion there. So I totally hear you on that.
yeah.
But cool. As far as, you know, cystic fibrosis and how you're doing and how you're living, what is one thing that you're like looking for maybe not advice, but maybe help with, whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, whatever it might be? Is there anything that, you know, you were just looking for support for, or in any sort of area?
I do know there's a big support community online, and obviously right now with COVID-19 going around, online has become a staple.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's integral. Um, but I do know that there are a lot of people that suffer with depression because of living with a disease and anxiety, and I've definitely done that myself. So maybe just being able to connect with people on that level too. And I don't know how you would, you know, promote that or trying to get people to connect on that, but I do know that's a big struggle. I was also the individual winner for the most money raised. So
Yeah.
I won a 3-month personal trainer membership with James, and so
Yes.
he's gonna set me up and get me to work out too. So that's the physical part of it, is that he's actually gonna get me to work out for 3 months.
He's a great trainer too, because he's out in LA, so I've seen him before as well.
Okay,
So
cool.
get ready. It's pretty good. But sometimes we all need a little help, you know, someone kicking our butt every once in a while, or getting us out of bed when we don't want to.
Yeah,
So,
he seems great.
But to go backwards real quick, I will tell you this: we've been in the works with how we're going to roll out our mental health program, because that is a secondary, in my opinion, it's a secondary disease to cystic fibrosis. It comes along with the territory of feeling alone, and I've been very open and honest with, you know, my struggles with anxiety and depression as well. So I feel like the more we can make it normal and not sort of this thing that people have to be intimidated by or call you crazy, or, you know, not everybody, you know, battling that, you know, it's not a permanent thing. It's nothing, you know, it's nothing that needs to be.
And a lot of people don't understand.
Exactly. It's hard, almost even, you know, with me even talking about it, it's hard for us to really explain to people to get diagnosed properly and to do stuff. So I will tell you this, like, we are working on a program for that. We are working to build a community and a support system that helps mental health too, because, you know, the quicker we can get on top of that for our youth too, the more the healthier they're going to be. And the more that I feel like we're doing our jobs as you know, sort of the older generation to help them.
I love that. Yeah, that's important.
Well, I'm glad you shared that too, because that is something that, you know, I obviously want to continue to support and, you know, raise awareness for.
Yeah, I think that's really important. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I look forward to looking at that soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I can't thank you enough. And after all of this, Rachel will get you looped in with our whole entire community and I like to call it our legacy family.
Yeah.
They're amazing. You're going to be connected with mothers and fathers that have either loved ones or might have it themselves, and lean on them. You know, their information and how they approach certain situations. And the cool thing is we get views from all sorts of different areas of the United States. So you have a bunch of different opinions, you have a bunch of different minds that are coming together to sort of tell you how they might have handled it and if they would have done things better or different.
Yeah.
So just lean on that. I think that would be my only advice to you, is like, that's what we're here for. And that's hopefully how we can help you moving forward, versus just giving you a piece of equipment and saying good luck and goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah. And Rachel's already been in contact with me, and she's great. And yeah, I'd love to be a part of the Legacy family. And,
Awesome.
I'd love to, it would be a dream of mine too, to like work for a foundation like this someday and promote cystic fibrosis, because I know so much about it, obviously.
Yeah.
And I think that would be a great thing.
Absolutely. Well, I will sort of give that feedback to Rachel as well. She's, just so you know too, I probably should have opened with this was being recorded. I think you knew that. Okay. All right. Good. But she'll probably see, she watches the whole thing every time too. So she'll probably see this. Hello, Rachel. But yeah, I'm super excited for you, and we'll definitely be in touch and keep up, and make sure that once you get everything, you can tell us how it's changed your life and how you're using it. And I can't wait to hear that.
It definitely will. Yeah.
So.
Hold on, let me just get a sip of water.
Oh, look at that. Well, you're gonna have a bunch of gifts delivered, I have a feeling, just because you pretty much won almost everything you could possibly win.
Yeah, she's told me a little bit. Yeah.
That's Erin. She's a winner.
Yes.
Proud of her.
I love it. I love a good competitor. So congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Formalities of this. Congratulations. Thank you from the bottom of our heart. And I can't wait to see how it changes your life.
Thank you. Thank you, Colton.
All right. I'll see you guys.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.